So you want to get mad and hit the computer because you made a mistake? Because your company made a mistake? You want to take it out on me?
I'm not taking it out on you.
So why did you get mad and hit the computer? Why did you get mad and hit the computer?
Because I have
I'm sure you're on camera, right?
Yeah, I am.
I'm sure you're on camera. So this is the type of people they have working here.
I gotta go, man. I gotta go. You ruined my life. You ruined my whole life, man.
Wow. You gotta be kidding me. Wow.
That was hard to watch. Welcome to Escaping the Echo Chamber. Yeah, that video is hard to watch. And the fact when it first was posted, I was trying to figure out what was the purpose of the post. And clearly a lot of people responded. A lot of people were also not pleased with the post. And it's not a good look. So Tariq Nasheed posted it. Whatever his reasons are. But he got ratioed, and deservedly so. There's a lot that there's I started thinking about why the guy taped it. Why did the guy tape that video in the first place? And I understand why. Once the employee, because he's referencing something that happened before the video starts of the guy hitting the computer. So at this point, he's got to be concerned that maybe the guy is going to go off or whatever. Maybe the guy's going to curse him out. Just be. So now he has to say, okay, whatever's going to happen, I want this recorded. I want this on video so that I have documentary evidence. Boom. This is what your employee did. But there's several things he says in that I'm like, okay, wait a minute. I get that you're pissed off that your reservation wasn't correct. You, especially if you've come a long way and boom, like you don't have that's got to be an issue. But now the thing is, you say to him, wait a minute, y'all made the mistake. Your company made the mistake, and you're getting mad at me. And you're like, so the guy says, oh, no, I'm not mad at you. He says, but you hit the computer. So why are you taking it out on me? How is hitting the computer taking it out on you? In fact, him hitting the computer could mean he's pissed at the company too, because he could realize, oh man, this happened again. This could be a regular occurrence that something is not being done either through there's something wrong with the system or some of his coworkers or management. Somebody is screwing up and constantly causing problems. And so he could be mad at them. If he's hitting the computer, why do you think this makes him mad at you? Like that didn't make any sense to me. Like if he's mad at you, he'll curse at you. He'll say something to you. If he hits the computer, like he could be, it could be just him mad at the system, being mad at what's happened, being mad that somebody's dropped the ball, and it could be something that happens repeatedly, and now he's frustrated. How do you say the guy hits the computer, and then you say, oh, why are you taking it out on me? How is hitting the computer taking it out on you? That makes no sense whatsoever. But what's worse, because the guy says, no, I'm not taking it. It's not directed at you. But he just wants to, like, this guy has to make this somehow. I get he's upset, but he keeps on like, well, why don't you do something? Like, okay, so you've acknowledged that he didn't actually make the mistake, but yet you're taking everything out on him. So like, there's a flip side to that coin. There's a flip side. So you could say, you're saying to him, why are you hitting the computer when your company made the mistake? I didn't make the mistake. Cool. But why are you getting mad at him when you just acknowledge he didn't make the mistake? Somebody else did. Somebody else in the company made the mistake. So why are you taking your anger out on him? It goes both ways. And once you see him start hitting himself, like at this point, like you could be trying to intervene, not necessarily physically. And yeah, if you see somebody doing that, you probably wouldn't want to intervene physically, but you might say, hey, calm down, man. Calm down. It's not that serious. Like, let's figure this out. Calm down. Like, do something. Try to talk him down. But then he just keeps filming. And then the guy goes off and starts bawling. And you just come around and film. And your statement is this is the kind of people you got working here? Okay, so I get it. You're upset. You're angry in the moment. You want some answers. I get it. And maybe that's your initial reaction, that you're still frustrated. Like, he's having a breakdown, but I'm the one that doesn't have a room. Okay. At what point did you then never at any point, like after that, why didn't you say, you know what? That guy was having an issue. That guy was having a crisis. Yeah, let me get rid of this video. Or let me just leave this video to the side. I'm not. At some point, it gets posted. I don't know who posted it. I don't know why they posted it. Like, what was the purpose? I really, really want to know. Because you can sit here and say, oh, well, he shouldn't be in the customer service position. Like, mental illness happens, right? Like, it happens. And there's a lot of people who don't want to get help, who don't want to acknowledge it because people act like scumbags to them. They don't want to acknowledge it. They don't want people to know about it because they don't want to be marginalized, mistreated, made fun of, mocked. So like this isn't really helping. And the thing is that if you respond like this and encourage people to hide it, because like if a person's like, okay, I don't want to let anybody know I have a mental illness because now this can affect my life. This can stop me from getting jobs, all this sorts of things, all sorts of consequences. So I'm going to hide it. You do realize that letting people or encouraging and influencing people to hide their mental illnesses and not get treatment for it isn't really good for anyone. It's not good for them, and it might not be good for anybody else in the event that this person decompensates and deteriorates to a rate to where they are at the risk of self-harm or at the risk of harming others. Like, you should want people to be able to get mental health treatment so they don't get to a point where they're harming themselves or others. Now, the studies are that mentally ill people aren't like the incidences of violence and mental illness are, the vast majority of mentally ill people are not violent. But the point is, like, why push people? Why not try to bring people down? Why not try to help? Like empathy, just a little bit of empathy. Because I mean, it's like, if you want the world to be a better place, be a better human. Like, if you want the world to be a better place, just start by being a better person. Just show some empathy. Like, just stop and say, you know what? This person's going through something. Yo, man, calm down. Is there anything I can, like, hey, man, just sit down, take a deep breath. It's not that serious. We'll figure this out, but we got, like, listen, I get you having an issue. I'm having a bad day too. It's not the end of your life. It's not ruining your life. But we need to, like, calm down and let's get this figured out. Let's get this fixed. There was no need. There's no, like, just to go full bore and just to, like, right now, yes, the issue is you don't have your room. That's the issue. However, extenuating circumstances have shown up, have presented themselves. Extenuating circumstances have presented themselves, and now there's another issue. It's like, okay, I still got to get my issue fixed, but this guy's having an issue too. Let me show some empathy. Like, that would have potentially helped him. That would have potentially helped him help you. Like, because what's bothers me is some of the things I've heard afterwards. So allegedly afterwards, there's a GoFundMe organized by somebody from the Quartering, and it's alleged that the guy was, like, tossed out the hotel. The employee quit, but his company's like, hey, listen, you're having issues. You can come back, take care of yourself, come back. But the guy was kicked out of the hotel, which bothers me. It's like, okay, wait, y'all, once again, let's stop. Y'all screwed up his reservation, and he's getting kicked out the hotel because it's alleged that he called him by gay slur. And it's like, okay, is there any evidence that this happened? Because that's not on the video. And if we just have somebody's word saying this is what happened, like if an employee says, oh, customer called me this, and the customer's like, I didn't call him that. Like, okay, how are you just going to assume at this point, say, okay, you said you haven't done it. Okay, we'll fix the situation and just make sure that, hey, if there's any other issues with this guy, let us know. We'll step in to deal with it. But how do you just automatically just take an employee's word for it and toss the guy out of the hotel? That seems very problematic to me. But the interesting thing is the GoFundMe was for $5,000. Me just checking, it's at over $111,000 right now, which is like, wow. So, I mean, I don't know what your purpose was in posting this video. If it was to get the guys a bunch of money and sympathy, well, you succeeded. If your goal was something else, well, next time think these things through. As always, please don't forget, give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe if you disagree with my content. If you disagree with what I said, give me a thumbs down. Like I said, if you disagree, you don't like what I said, if you don't like the suit, how can you not like the suit? Give me a thumbs down. But if you give me a thumbs down, don't just run away and hide. Put it in the comment section why you don't like the video, why you give me a thumbs down, and I will address it either in the comment section or in a future video. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.